Welcome back to Biafra and your support Biafra. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Happy New Year once more. Bring you another news, another update. Biafran Prime Minister posted this on his official Twitter handle. This is a headline coming from Daily Post. And the Biafran Prime Minister captioned this very headline with a caption I'm going to read for you. First, the headline said, IPOB Yoruba Nation posed a major threat in Southeast, Southwest in 2023. Nigeria Army. Are these people serious? Before I proceed to what Biafran Prime Minister captioned this very headline, which I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So, Nigeria Army really said this. IPOB Yoruba Nation posed major threats in Southeast and Southwest. Are these people serious? Now, it's very funny because they keep disgracing themselves. They are obviously confused and disorganized. Biafra will surely be their end, at least. Almost help Biafra. Almost help Biafra. Can you see the confusion? So, the Fulani bandits and the terrorists sacking people from their communities, relocating their own families to these communities and villages. They didn't pose any threat. It's a group agitating for their freedom. You see what is going on in Nigeria? Some of you don't really know why we are fighting for Biafra. They don't want anybody talking about freedom. They just want you to continue being enslaved by them. But once you stand up and say, no, you can't be enslaved by them, you become a threat. Do you understand now? Yes, that is why they are panicking. That is why they want Biafra to die by all means, and Chukwu Kikabiama keep disappointing them. So here, Biafran Prime Minister captioned this very headline. He said, they have added the Yoruba Nation to balance their hatred. Can they tell us what the Yoruba Nation has done since Tinubu took over power? They attacked Igboho's house, killed people in his house, and sent him to Eza. Ever since then, there is no visible activity of Yoruba Nation. They are not killing the terrorists in Yoruba land. They don't have any army. They don't have a Yoruba government in exile or homeland. Please disregard this nonsense. It is to deceive international communities that they are talking though on all agitators, not just Biafra. Really? No, that's just a simple question. Can they answer us? Can they tell us the activities of the Yoruba Nation since the arrest of Sunday Igboho? Can they? Let them keep deceiving themselves. We are here to debunk their lies and propaganda. None will sell. We are here to debunk it. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, are the ones fighting for our freedom. We want to exit that contraption. Their lies will never and can never sell again. We have an army defending Biafra land, protecting our people from Nigeria Army killers in uniform. We have a government in exile. We have government, de facto government in homeland. So we must continue. We must continue. That they are talking, though, on all agitators, not just Biafra. Have Nigeria Army bombed the Yoruba land from the air? Have they bombed villages in Yoruba land? I just wanted to point this issue out so you are not deceived. Musa is no longer talking. It is now DHQ. Finally, Yoruba Nation and Biafra Alliance continue. Any day they bounce back to the struggle with arms. For now, our friendship continues. Okay? All right. This is coming from Biafran Prime Minister. He said Yoruba Nation and Biafra Alliance continues. Any day they bounce back to the struggle with arms. For now, our friendship continues. Okay, did you hear that? Friendship. All right, we must continue. They are obviously Zoo Army. They are obviously confused. Musa have been crying before now how Biafran Prime Minister is giving him nightmares. How our gallant men are not humans. He has been crying out how Nigeria soldiers are not being paid well. So maybe they have asked him to stop talking so that he will not expose them more. So the Yorubas, I don't really know what to say, but the Yoruba governors, anytime they are being they use Oduduwa national anthem. which Biafran Prime Minister posted it. Even Tinubu used the Oduduwa national anthem. It is on record that every Yoruba politician is using Oduduwa national anthem for swearing in. Even the president. But only the Eflefus in Biafra land are so scared to use Biafra national anthem. And somebody said, when will they start to arrest Yoruba politicians who has endorsed Oduduwa nation, although we know they agitate to have power, not because they want to have a nation. Fulani herdsmen are heavily in Yoruba forest, but their media are ashamed to talk about it to avoid Biafra mocking them. Well, that is their business. We are aware that Ilorin has been taken over by the Fulanis. So, that is why the Fulanis are panicking, because we did not allow such thing to happen in Biafra land. They tried. They attempted to do that in Biafra land when they were occupying our forests and our bushes, raping our old mothers and butchering our people in the farm. That was their initial plan. If you step foot in the forest or the farmland they have occupied, you become a victim or you become a target. Either you are being raped or you're being butchered. Although they have testicles, ever since they attacked Igboho house, killed people in his home, and sent him to exile, where he remains today. Ever since then, there is no more visible activity of Yoruba nation agitators. In conclusion, it is IPOB holding the ball. We have been the one agitating. So the zoo, Fulani propaganda and lies cannot sell. It's only international communities that want to listen to their lies. They are disgracing themselves. The more. Every reasonable fellow that see this caption will laugh loud. That person will laugh out very loud. Which Yoruba nation are they talking about? Nigeria, they are confused. And they are panicking because we have taught them a lesson. They don't think this is 1967 or 1970, do they? Well, they will explain tire. They will. Nigeria, you push to cry us the river. Let me read this very comment. Somebody said, the other people have gone to sleep because their brother is now in power. Give them 8 years and they will start crying, but they will start carrying banners again. You don't get freedom by carrying banners. Exactly. If you don't fight for your freedom, you won't get freedom. Freedom is not being given. It's been taken. Carrying banners up and down will not give you freedom. Now, our people no longer carry banners or carry this thing and they're protesting. Now we are waiting for the enemies to step their foot into our land. Which we are not teaching them a better lesson than they are learning. The more they come, the more they learn. So somebody said, Yoruba Nation or Kiki Media, bounce back with your arms. Let's do this once and for all. Exactly, because freedom is not being given, it's been taken. So here there is a caption that said, if I woke up from sleep and hear Yorubas beating drum of war, I'll just go back to sleep. Cowards. This is not coming from us. This is coming from IBB 1993. The picture is here, as you can see on the screen. This is coming from IBB. So, the Zoo Army tagging Yoruba Nation is how to show how confused they are. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are fighting for our freedom, and they are panicking because we are not sleeping like others in Nigeria, because others are sleeping in Nigeria, and the Fulanis believe that they have conquered those people. Not we, the indigenous people of Biafra. That is why they are panicking. So international communities, the EU, UN, USA, even their master Britain, that will be pretending not to know. The indigenous people of Biafra want nothing but freedom. And we are fighting for our freedom. We are not hiding it. We have armed forces defending our land and protecting our people from killers in army uniform and the Fulani bandit headsmen. No more killings of indigenous people of Biafra in their own land. It must be resisted. We have raised an army to defend our land and protect our people, to put a stop to the genocide of Nigeria in Southeast. Can somebody please tell me when last you see Yoruba people on the street agitating for Yoruba nation? So any international community that will believe this propaganda and this lie, that means they just care about all they're benefiting in Nigeria. Like Biafran Prime Minister said, countries against the killings in Nigeria and are here to support Biafra. They are nothing but hypocrites. People are being killed in Nigeria. The reason the indigenous people of Biafra wants to exit. And Nigerian army are the ones causing the death of these people. And moreover, we're not saying that Yorubas can't fight for their freedom, but you can only be taken serious when you stand up with arms, not banners. But as long as you're fighting for your freedom in Nigeria, you need to have all it takes. You need to be well equipped. You need to have well sophisticated arms to defend your land and your people. Because the Fulanis can go to any length to make sure they subdue any group that comes out for freedom. You all can testify, and you all are seeing how they are trying. They want to use all their remaining destiny to fight Biafra. But they keep failing because Biafra is ordained. Biafra is Elohim's project. No man born of a woman can stop. No matter how hard they try. No matter how hard they try. They can never succeed. They can't. So the more they try, the more they fail. Let me read your comment for you. Another person said, which one is a threat? Nobody is threatening anybody. Can't you see that Nigeria is not working anymore and you called it a threat? Whether you like it or not, these two nations are leaving Nigeria for good. That is fact. So delay with it if you can. If you can't, make a plan for your one Nigeria. Another person said, thank God you are reasoning what I am reasoning about Yoruba nation agitators. However, anytime they are ready, they are fully ready. Anytime they are fully ready to have their independence, they should start that separately without look for hookup from Biafrans. Okay, another person said, Nadem Sabi, we don't care. We are out from Nigeria. Last, another person said, they want to distract people from the killings in Middle Belt. The killings all over the country by Fulani headsmen all over that country. Even the recent ones in the Middle Belt, they are not talking about it or how to tackle it, which is supposed to be the main bothering issue. They are keeping mute over it. What's these people trying to achieve? All right, that's the question they need to answer. So all the killings everywhere in the Middle Belt, both on Christmas Eve, they are not talking about it. It's group that is fighting for their freedom that poses a threat to the country. Well, we know how they operate. We know that propaganda and lies is their is their order of the day. But we are not going to allow it, sir. We are not going to allow it, sir. We are debunking it. We are debunking it. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, to avoid the killings to continue in Biafra land, we raised an army to defend our land and protect our people. We are being killed by Fulani unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform. They are the ones helping bandits and the terrorists in Middle Belt kill the real indigenes of the land, sack them from their communities and their villages. In less than 1 month, these bandits will relocate their families to these communities they have sacked the real owners from. The video is there. Go to Arise News interview. You will hear what that man said. And that is what is happening. People are running away from their villages because of terrorist herdsmen, bandits. And in less than 1 month, these bandits will relocate their own families to these communities. Go back there, like that man said, the people you will see there are the people, not the real indigenes of the land. That is what they want to do in Biafra land, in Southeast, and we are resisting them. It cannot work. That is why they are panicking. That is why they are panicking. So EU, UN, USA, we are fighting for our freedom and we are not hiding it. Freedom is not being given, it's being taken. We cried to you people for help to come to our rescue. None of you came. Now we are fighting for our freedom the way we want to fight it. So that is it, Biafrans. Like Biafran Prime Minister said, Nigeria Army said that IPOB and the Yoruba nation pose major threats in Southeast and Southwest. So the bandit headsmen killing people in Benue, sacking them from their communities, they don't pose any threat. It's a group asking and agitating for their freedom. Like Biafran Prime Minister said, they have added Yoruba nation to balance their hatred. Can they tell us what the Yoruba nation has done since the Tinubu took over power? No, they can't. They can't. They want to deceive international communities, but we're here to debunk their lies. So, Biafrans, I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Biafra is here to stay, and there is nothing they can do about it. Thank you all. God bless our PM, bless genuine Biafrans all over the world, and our gallant men doing the needful. Victory will remain theirs now, tomorrow, and forever. Ise. Thank you all.